My name is Jacob Walker, and today I'll be discussing with you the new home construction process. I've been involved in construction my entire life, with my dad owning a concrete business and me partaking in various aspects and forms of the trades. I've acquired a lot of knowledge and experience in residential construction processes. My senior year of high school, I won the state championship in the Skills USA construction build. I'm currently a year into building my own house for myself. Any house starts with a foundation. You could go slab on grade, basement, or a crawl space. Slab on grade is a uniform pour concrete slab that requires your utilities, electrical and plumbing to be roughed in under the slab before you pour. The advantage to a slab on grade is you've already accomplished a lot before you even pour your foundation. Additionally, you don't have to worry about your subfloor rotting or being exposed to the weather if it's going to take your framers a while to put the roof on. Disadvantages to a slab on grade: if something was to go wrong with your plumbing or electrical under the slab, it's under the slab. You're going to have to bust your floor up to get to it to fix the issue. Basements and crawl spaces are conducted as this site says. From New Home Source, if a home has a full basement, the hole is dug, footings are poured and formed. Of course, your hole is dug for your crawl space or your basement. Your overdigging footers are dug out around it. Transfer steel is placed into the footers to transition into your foundation wall. Foundation walls can be made of either an ICF material, insulated concrete form, or just cinder block. After this process is complete, you move on to framing. This includes the floor system, the wall framing, and the roof system. Trusses are a common and popular way of doing this. They allow for long spans and reduces load-bearing walls in your house. So later down the road, if anything was to change, you wanted to move walls around and things of that nature, you can, because it's not supporting the system above it. All of your framing members are sheathed before they are placed over with a waterproof membrane in your final finish work. Sheathing can either be plywood or OSB. This provides rigidity for all of your framing members and a good clean nailing surface to apply your next covering of your finish work. After your rough framing is complete, then you will move on to your rough end. This includes plumbing, mechanical, and electrical. Typically, the plumber will start first because it matters where his system goes, his drain lines, and things of this nature. Your duct man's going to come in second because his duct work is large and it's cumbersome and it takes up a lot of room. The electrician will be the final man on the rough end site to rough in your receptacles, lighting, appliances, and provide power to your units, set the panel, and conclude the service. After your rough end is complete, you're ready to move on to insulation. R13 minimum in the walls and R19 in the ceilings. Of course, this is, and when you frame your house, the framing members that you use permits more insulation to be installed. So for instance, 2x4 walls, you can't pack as much insulation as you can a 2x6 wall. It costs more up front, but a common thing to keep in mind in any new home construction is not only do you want your house to be structural, but you also want it to perform well. You have to envision yourself living in it one day and what's your power bill going to cost and things of this nature. After your insulation is in, you're ready to sheetrock the inside and start finishing the inside. Of course, your siding and final roofing material will go on as well on the exterior, guttering and things of this nature. And then you move on to the trim out phase. The electrician, plumber, and duct man will all return to install devices and plumbing fixtures, vents, and registers. Once you reach this point of the process, as quoted by Marshall Bryan, the builder inspects the house, noting any problems, writes them on a punch list, and subcontractors return to fix the problems. This is what we call the punch list. Once everybody's finished, the builder's going to do his last final inspection, note any issues, have a conversation with the owner, and final issues will be resolved by his subcontractors. And then you're ready to move in. And that concludes the new home construction process.